Are you convinced now?
I was deceived by appearance again and underestimated him.
I've just received a message from the Herald. The king wishes to see you.
David is quite attached to that princess.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I thought David might be too shy around girls. Perhaps you could give him a hand in the matters of romance. I hope you don't mind this request from a worried father.
Well...
Oh, you're back. Prince Fitz is here to see us.
Is there anything I can help with?
Urgent news, everyone. Anyone who's seen the king today must be questioned, including you.
Commander Black, what's happened?
The king has fallen into a coma.
What? I need to question the aide-de-camp right away.
Sorry, Your Highness, but you're one of the suspects. I'll be heading this investigation. Now, I need to know what happened when each of you had your audience with His Majesty.
After I got back, I reported to Father with Snow White and Bernie. Then Father had a few words with me in private. He seemed perfectly fine then.
After that, His Majesty awarded me the title, the aide-de-camp, and many watchers were also present.
Then I had a private audience with His Majesty, just like usual.
Earl Morrison is displaying textbook suspicious behavior.
Earl Morrison and Prince David are both prime suspects for having a private audience with His Majesty. This is a matter of great magnitude. You must be placed under house arrest for the time being. Meanwhile, Prince Fitz will be in charge of the city. Sorry, gentlemen.
You're doing the right thing. All suspects must be treated the same, regardless of status, Fitz. You must take on the responsibility of running the city. You should
I'll handle it. Don't you worry about it.
May I go check on my daughter?
Sure. I have faith in the integrity of Earl Morrison.
What's going on? How come David has become a suspect?
I don't believe David is capable of something like that. We must find the real culprit and clear David of suspicion. I don't believe David is capable of something like that. If Morrison had nothing to do with it, why would he be that nervous?
Could it be him?
Such a daring crime might be beyond him, but he might also be involved somehow if he isn't a man. But this is just speculation. We need to find proof.
Oh my, Earl Morrison, you don't look so well. I guess you've heard about the news, huh?
What? What news?
About the girl Prince David has brought in. Alas, looks like your daughter won't stand a chance. Prince Fitz, on the other hand, hasn't found himself a girl yet. Maybe you should change your target, eh?
Well, I have something to attend to.
The flower bed behind Morrison appears to have been tampered with.
Prince Fitz! You... What the hell was that about?
What are you talking about?
I delivered that thing to His Majesty as you instructed, and he fell into a coma right after.
I don't follow you.
Don't play dumb. We had an agreement. I'd help you deliver that thing, and you'd arrange for Prince David to marry my daughter.
Why would a prince marry the daughter of an earl with waning influence?
You...
Take it easy, Uncle Morrison. Why don't you go home and get some rest?
Does that mean Fitz is the mastermind? I gotta go follow Morrison. He may have evidence on him.
Where are you going in such a panic?
You...
I can't let anything happen to Morrison. I gotta take out those rascals.
Got to end the battle fast.
Earl Morrison, are you okay?
It's you.
I heard your conversation with Fitz. If you want to live, you better tell me everything you know.
I was just following Prince Fitz's instruction. I had hoped Prince David would marry my daughter, but I heard he brought home a princess with him. Then Prince Fitz gave me a box to deliver to the king. He said he'd get rid of that princess. I didn't know what was in that box. I had no idea the king would...
Do you have any evidence?
This is the box Prince Fitz instructed me to deliver to the king. Take it. I don't want to see it again.
I've got proof that Prince Fitz instructed Morrison to deliver something which caused the king to sink into a coma.
This box is made by craftsmen in Aurora City. That reminds me, Regina has a pen pal in the Oz Kingdom. Could that be?
That can't be. There must be some kind of misunderstanding.
Well, maybe you don't know your brother as well as you thought.
Fitz may have disagreements with Father over policies, but he'd never... At any rate, I must ask him in person.
Where are you going, brother?
Fitz, tell me, was it you?
I just asked Regina for a little help. It's time to break out of the entrenched conservatism in this kingdom and make some radical changes.
You think Regina would be that kind?
I don't care why she did it. I just want to shape a bright future for the Oz Kingdom. I've opened the portal and Regina's troops have arrived. Change is coming. And there is...
How foolish. You cannot bear the consequences of I'll stop Fitz. I'll leave the portal to you. Stop being so
Cut the bullshit!
Don't just stand there. Go help with the portal.
Leave it to me.
Oz, capital. How weak and vulnerable. Those who stand in my way will pay the price.
Stop! Don't hurt him! Ah, I told you not to come over!
Fitz, you...
Regina, the Oz capital is not for you to be reckless.
Darkness will soon envelop this world. All that you have done is futile. You got lucky this time, but it won't be that easy next time.
Fitz, why did you do this?
I told you I won't have a repeat of what happened to Dr. James. Since you're unwilling to change, I have no choice but to implement changes by force. You think anyone who isn't like you must be an enemy? Do you not realize how much harm this kind of prejudice has done? That's right. I teamed up with Regina to deploy her troops so that you'd recognize the crisis. But I never expected her to use dark magic. That's my only miscalculation.
You know that isn't what I'm asking.
Don't be overwhelmed with gratitude. I'm just returning a favor.
Fitz, I'm deeply disappointed in you.
I doubt you'd ever expected anything of me.
Alas, I'd intended to let my heir implement reforms as he saw fit. I'd hoped to pass the throne.
Is that so? What a pity.
I know the dispositions of both of you very well. I'd hoped David would be the sword that defends the kingdom, while you'd be the cornerstone of its development.
Cornerstone. It's too late for that now. I've ruined my chances.
What a surprising turn of events. Wait a minute, Your Majesty, you've awakened.
Thanks to my old friend Merlin. Luckily, he came back just in time.
Mage Merlin? I'm so glad to finally meet you.
Ah, it's you. I'd hoped to see you on my way here.
Oh, do you know me?
Of course, my child. I keep a close eye on all the lords. Castle crystals are immensely powerful, and that makes them hard to control. Not everyone can wield the power of castle crystals. You may not realize it yet, my child, but there's a power inside you that share the same origin with the crystals, namely, the Guardian.
I have the power of the Guardian.
Yes, the power of the Guardian has been dormant for a long time. You can't, but the power will be unleashed as you fight against dark magic. You'll learn to control it over time. Dark magic has expanded a lot in secret, and is bound to wreak havoc in the land of Oz. I hope you'll follow the Guardian's footsteps and use your power to protect our home.
Of course, that's just my intention.
Excellent. You're indeed the right person to succeed the power of the Guardian.
I've heard what you've been through at Eversong Forest. There's someone I want you to meet. This princess wants to go on adventures with friends who can understand her. I think you can be excellent partners.